Scalar and vector quantities. A physical quantity is any physical property that can be quantified, that is measured using numbers. So any physical property, any physical quantity that is measurable, like mass can be measured for an object, its length can be found, the time can be measured. So all those physical quantities which are measurable, which can be measured in numbers, are the physical quantities. All those quantities are physical quantities, and there are certain quantities out of these which can only be described with the help of the number, that is the magnitude, right? So those quantities are put in the category of scalar quantities, and the quantities that are fully described by both a magnitude as well as and a direction, right? A magnitude as well as direction is needed to describe the quantity. All those quantities are put in the category of vector quantities. Now let us try to identify the following measurements as scalar or vector, right? The first one is the airplane was flying 500 miles per hour due west from New York to California. It has to go from one known destination to the other known destination, has to travel in a certain direction. So some direction along with the distance between the two stations, 2 points, must be known. Okay, so this is displacement. It needs magnitude as well as direction both for the description. So we can say velocity is a vector quantity. Fine. It is measuring velocity, distance upon time. So velocity in a certain direction, it's a vector quantity. The second measurement is the 1500 kg car was sitting in the last parking space on the block. Fine. So we are saying that the 1500 kg car was sitting in the last parking space on the block. Fine. So we can say that what we are measuring here, mass of the car. It is in the parking space. It is at on the road or anywhere. Fine. So its mass is not going to change. It is going to remain as 1500 kg only anywhere on earth. So mass is a scalar quantity. Fine. Similarly, the temperature in the city was a pleasant 23 degrees Celsius. Now temperature is 23. That means again we are talking about the temperature in a city is 23. You measure at your home, you measure in your school, you measure in your anywhere in the same city, it is going to measure the same. So we can say it is 23 degrees Celsius, does not require any direction for it. Okay, any place you measure this, the temperature is going to remain the same. So it is also a scalar quantity. The object was pulled down to the earth with a force of 5 Newton. It is pulled down. It can be pushed away also. Fine. So the force with which the earth pulls the object is the gravitational force. But we can also apply some external force to push it away. Fine. So this is basically weight. We can say weight is a force and force is a vector quantity because it needs magnitude and direction both for the description. So let us list down some more examples, like for scalar quantities: distance, mass, length, area, time, temperature, density, even volume can be added to it. Okay, so these all are the scalar quantities. Speed is also a scalar quantity. Fine. In the vector quantities, displacement, that is distance in certain direction, velocity, that is speed in certain direction, acceleration, that is change in velocity with time. Velocity is here again. Fine. Force is mass into acceleration. Acceleration is vector quantity, so force is a vector quantity. Momentum is mass into velocity. Fine. Again, momentum is a vector quantity. Fine. So we can say this is a vector quantity. All these can be put in the category of vector quantities. There can be many more examples taken for these. I hope the concept is clear. Thank you so much.